My rear brakes are making a jingling sound on every bump, so I'm replacing the pads and hardware, and I'm starting by using a screwdriver to pry against the pads and the rotor to compress the piston in. It's just going to make it easier to remove it. There are two mounting bolts for the caliper. They're both 13mm. To remove the caliper, press up on the spring that is mounted to the outside pad and rotate the caliper upwards. And you can just set it off on the mounting bracket up top. Now I'm taking off the hardware. Pretty obvious this was my problem. And those just lift off. They're just simple sheet metal pieces. There's a screwdriver slot next to the outside pad. One on this side, and I'm using it to break the pad free from the caliper. And there's another slot on this side. I'm doing the same thing. With this one, once it's free, I can actually start the pad coming up. And then just lift it out. The reason it's tough to remove, there are two little nubs on the back of the brake pad right there that lock into those holes. To remove the other pad, just pull it. And I think that's part of my problem right there too. Okay, this is the new hardware. You can see I've cleaned up the brake area with some brake cleaner, and it just presses down into place. A little nuance to this, the spots that it mounts to are not exactly level, not exactly flat. Take a look at them before you do it so it doesn't appear to be off when you get them on. Now I'm compressing the piston on the caliper. I'm just using a simple clamp and slowly pressing the piston back as far as it'll go. The new pads need more room than the worn ones. I'm lubricating everything with synthetic brake grease. This does not degrade rubber or polyurethane and is safe for all the brake parts. I'm not using very much. You can see it's just a small amount on my finger, and I'm going to lubricate this side where the brake pad connects and the same over here. And I've only used about half of it so far. It really does not take a lot of this stuff. And if you put too much on, it'll attract dirt and turn into like a dirt pudding. And the same thing on the piston. Just coat the outside edge and a little bit on the inside. That's just so the brake clips slide in easily. I'm also getting the edges of the slides for the brakes. This is the inside pad, and these little clips slide into the hole on the piston. This is actually easy to do. I'm spazzing on it because I'm trying very hard not to touch the pads with my greasy fingers. I'm going to add a little bit of brake grease to these two outside areas. Again, just a very little bit. And that's just to facilitate the pad sliding on. So this pad has the springs on the outside, and those little nubs go into the holes. And to put it on, just press it down. Okay, so the caliper is loaded, and to put it on, it's the reverse of removal. Start with the top. The pads slide right onto the new hardware that you put there. And then push the spring up and ask it nicely. And there it is. I'm putting a little bit of grease onto the bolts. Be careful if you do this not to get any onto the threads. And it, again, does not take very much of this. Instead of just shoving the bolt in there, work it in. A little bit in and out, in and out. You want to get the grease inside the boot. That area moves around. So this will help keep that smooth and stop everything from seizing up. You might notice I did not grease the new brake hardware, the slides that the pads sit on. The reason for that is if you put grease on those areas, it's just going to attract dirt and turn into like a dirt pudding and make the action of the brakes worse. And that's it. These get torqued down to about 25 pounds, and no more movement, no more sound.